Guys, what a morning. As I continue to speak publicly about dog bite facts, my brain, my fucking brain. I had one lady this morning that I thought, that's what I get for thinking. I thought this person was a bit more intelligent and compassionate than they are. And as soon as I mention that it's a channel for statistics on dog attacks and that basically I've become an advocate for dog bite victims, she laughed at me and then asked me if it was a joke and then repeatedly asked me if it was a joke and then went back to the original post and says to everyone, she's fucking with us. She's joking with us because this can't be real. Yes, I know how unheard of it must be. And because nobody talks about this, and then because I actually know her and I've donated to help this lady. I don't call out names here. We all know that. Then she messages me on the phone to ask why it is that I blocked her. And I'm like, there are dog bite victims on this channel and you are publicly berating and vilifying them and laughing at them publicly, and I will not have that. So I'm just going to give everybody a minute to climb on the channel. I assume this live stream may be kind of boring. It's Monday morning, it's a holiday, a lot of people are barbecuing and have the day off. Totally acceptable. No hard feelings here. I am going to cover all the content, though. I still have a lot of stuff left over from yesterday. So we'll just go ahead and climb into it here in a minute. I'm still messaging her now. Hi, Gling. It's okay. I didn't give much warning about it. So like I said, it's going to end up just becoming like a video people can watch later on down the line. I don't expect many people to show up. I didn't even know if you guys would be here. I'm having an argument with a dog crazy woman right now. And she is claiming that this is out of character for me. And I'm like, no, actually it's not. I've been very public about it. So I'm going ahead and just cover all the topics, whether people show up or not. It's no big deal. I assume everybody's going to be busy or sleeping in. I don't blame them. Okay, what's worse, pit bulls or their fan club? Morpheus. Jeez. Well, pit bulls, I would like to say, hi, Daniel. I'd like to say pit bulls because they actually do the killing, although I'm torn because the fan clubs promote and make it easier for them to attack children and encourage people to adopt these things. Thanks, Gling. I'm happy to have you. Okay, here we go. Hold on, vasectomy. I've been waiting for you. You are now a moderator, sir. Make a comment. And let's all welcome vasectomy fail. No, try again. I just did it. Nope, you're a moderator now. It says it in the thingy. So there you are. Bam. Hey, we've got some sausage in this taco stand. It's about damn time. This crazy woman's still messaging me. I'm going to have to message her back in a minute. I can't get distracted with this. Let me read you what this crazy lady said. And then you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh, God. She said she wanted to know what my channel was about. And I said, well, hey, I'm basically an advocate for dog bite victims. I've started a dog attack awareness and facts channel on YouTube. You may not be interested. If not, that's okay. I didn't do it for fame. I did it for the victims that can't speak out and for those of us that need a safe place to talk about how much we hate these critters. I said, if that's not your thing, it's fine, but it's important to me, though. And this woman said, cool, you hate dogs? I said, yes, ma'am. I used to train them. I've been around them all my life. After all the stuff I've seen, it's hard not to hate them. You are quite sausagey. She said, yeah, okay, LOL, shaking my head. Good luck with that. I said, I don't really care as much about smaller dogs. I'm far more concerned with the large ones, but it's going very well, actually. Thank you. I love dogs. They're way better than people. And I said, okay, good luck with that. She said, my dogs hurt nobody, but really, good luck with that. I said, you take care now, and it's going very well. I don't understand why dog owners have to get so offended when someone speaks out for dog bite victims. She says, I have to ask, are you serious? I said, well, you already said it. You prefer dogs over humans. I don't expect you to understand. Are you like actually comparing them or something? I didn't answer. I blocked her because she went to the actual post and starts laughing and saying this and that. That was when I told her, and she went and hit me up on the phone. Why would you block me for asking the channel name? I said, you didn't ask the channel name. You were laughing and making jokes about it publicly where there are dog bite victims. The parents of children that have been killed by dogs are on my channel. Several of them have reached out and talked to me. And then she's all pissed off, so we're going to deal with that later. For now, we're going to get into some other stuff. And you guys, I have this great story I've been waiting to share, and I didn't get to it yesterday, so we're going to go ahead and talk about it now. I'm really stoked about it. Let me check my volume. There we go. I got to get that bitch up. Let's see. I wanted to read this so bad yesterday, and I didn't get to it. So here we go. You guys, this cracks me the fuck up. This just happened roughly a year ago, about a year or so ago. The article, man bites dog to death in the Volta region. You heard it right. A man bit a dog to death. I swear it was like they wrote an article about me, except I'm not a dude. Let's see. Shocking incidents keep happening in the world every day. One that has caught the attention of many and fast going viral is the news about a man who has bitten a dog to death in the Volta region of Ghana. Let's see if how bad I can fuck up his name. Apple Poop. Let's just call him Alf. Okay? No, Af. It's Apple. So we'll just go with Apple. He's a native in the Volta region of Ghana, has shocked the world as he angrily bit a dog after it bit him, and then it tried to run away. The dog, after being bitten by the 45-year-old man, screamed loudly until it fell down on the floor and died. He bit it repeatedly. Just hang out. Ifo is what they call him, as he is affectionately called by occupants of the community, was relaxing in his chair, sipping some, I don't know what the hell it says, to relax his nerves until the dog pounced on him to bite him. Ifo, out of anger and pain, held the dog and gave it bites that would never forget, even in its death. A relative of Ifo gave this information. He was in pain after the dog bite, and out of anger, he chased the dog that had quickly run to a nearby bush to take refuge. Fortunately for him, unfortunately for him, he got a hold of it, strangled it, and bit it all over, bit it back. I heard the dog barking and crying like it was in pain. Within a few minutes, it stopped. I went to check out what happened, only to find out that the dog had died with foam coming out of its mouth. There's no video. Semi. Otherwise, I would put the link in the description. It's an article, but I'll make sure to throw it in there. Bite that son of a bitch back. Let's see. You're sausagey. Yes, Morpheus, I wasn't putting up with this from this lady. And to be honest, she's never really been mentally stable. I'm not trying to be a dickhead, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Anyways, I try not to be an asshole, but I am. So it's very natural. This lady is ghetto as fuck. So her attitude did not shock me. Gling, I love this story, okay? There was some criminal who bit a police dog here the other week, Daniel says. If he wasn't such a scumbag threatening women at the shelter, he would have been my hero. Bite it back, man. So this guy literally strangled the dog and bit it all over. And I'm like, yo, I would do that if a dog attacked me and my son again. I've done weirder. Yeah, I wish. No, the dog died. I'm dead. I'm dead over this, you guys. Dead over this. Great fucking story. I wanted to start things out with a little bit of us winning for once. Yes. Can I help you? Go play. I'll be there in a few. You go play. You can sit there if you want. It's not like you haven't heard me cuss before, but you get bored with it. Go play. Thank you. Like I said, every time I pull out the computer, my son shows up. He's nosy. So let's get back into the emails. I missed a whole bunch of emails yesterday. Let's see. Geez, so much stuff. I stopped around the officer facing the lawsuit. Here is a video, and you guys, hey, any help is appreciated. If you guys know about some programs or software I can use to start putting the articles and videos on screen, please send me an email. I've been going through 2 or 3 of these things, and just remember, I just learned how to use the freaking computer 2 months ago? So I think I'm doing pretty damn good. But if you guys know about a program or something to help me, that would be freaking marvelous. I would be so appreciative. So we have a Facebook page with the same name as the YouTube channel I've mentioned before. And we have a guy on there, and his name is Matt Dixon. He shared this video that they dubbed the A-Team. Download the win. I'm just going to shut that ad off. And this is a bunch of dudes running around taking out dogs. So enjoy.
If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
I'll put the description for the link, or the link in the description. It's a whole bunch of dudes with dog nets and shots running around shooting up dogs. They just run by on bikes and motorcycles, scoop them into the big catch nets, and inject them with the pink juice. Like that, dogs are gone. Great video. I'll put it in the description. I won't make you guys sit here and listen to all the A-Team music. That's why I'm saying, for anybody that can help me, hey, Isabel, anybody whom can help me, all right, with a program to help me get these videos up on screen, I would really appreciate it. I've asked a few people, and I haven't gotten a lot of help yet. And I've tried, like I said, a few programs, just not working out yet. So to Matt Dixon from the Facebook channel, and let's see, I don't think Beanie's here. She's busy. So I'll put up a link for the Facebook channel in the description when I shut down. Usually she hops over and does that stuff for me. All right. We've got this here. Leopards are eating dogs. I love the title. Leopards are eating dogs in India, and that might be a good thing. Okay. I was looking for the date on this article, but I'm not quite seeing it yet. I know it's not too old, though. Mumbai is home to the Sanjay Gandhi National Park, the largest park within city limits anywhere in the world. Within its 40 square acres, there are 2 lakes, a deer population, 20 lions, and 4 tigers, and confined areas, and an estimated 35 free roaming leopards. Every year, those leopards eat about 1,500 dogs, and in 2017, they attacked 7 of the 350,000 people who live in some slums along the park's borders. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Well, according to a recent study published in Frontiers in Ecology and Environment, maybe not. Mumbai and India in general also has a pretty serious feral dog problem. Estimates put the number of strays in the county somewhere around 30 million, and many of them aren't exactly friendly. Rabies rates are high, and it's easily transferred from dogs to humans. Approximately 20,000 people in the city die of rabies every year. Okay? This is where the leopards come in. The leopards may be helping to keep that number down and under control, at least within their territory. The study found that the 35 leopards living in the park, the densest population of leopards anywhere in the world, keep the stray dog population in the villages surrounding the park at a manageable 17 per square kilometer compared to 680 per square kilometer further from the park's boundaries. The video below is one such leopard in Mumbai. The dog survived the attack, according to the description. Most of you have probably seen this video. This will be in the description, so fear not. About 40% of the leopard's diet is made up of strays, and the 1,500 feral dogs they consume every year while roaming human settlements and villages prevent around 1,000 biting incidents and 90 potential cases of rabies. Plus, they saved the city about $18,000 in dog management costs, according to the study. Mumbai's leopards aren't always great neighbors. They still attacked and killed several people in 2017 as they commonly prey on domestic livestock as the boundaries between human and wildlife space blur. But they may not deserve the bad rap they get in most media stories. The authors of the study, researchers from the University of Queensland School of Earth and Environmental Sciences, hope that an increased understanding of how these predators can benefit the humans that live around them will lead to a more functional kind of coexistence. In the meantime, if you're headed to Mumbai, might want to watch your back. Okay, so dudes, who doesn't love that? Happy Labor Day, everyone. Right? Screw these guys. Let them kill everybody. The dogs. Let's be specific. Sorry, that came out wrong. And we'll just throw into this, we got these dog bite statistics in the United States. Okay? This article comes from a group, Edgar Snyder and Associates, the lawyers group. I've always been, they believe human safety comes first. We've gathered together dog bite statistics to help you understand more about dangerous dog behavior and how to prevent dog bites. With over 78.2 million dogs in the United States, it's important to understand how over 4.5 million people in the U.S. get bitten by dogs every year. Unlike drunk driving statistics or other accident stats, there aren't many regulated organizations in charge of gathering dog bite statistics and sharing them with the public because they like to repress it. We talked about that the other day. Law firms done their best to collect the most accurate information on dog attacks, dog bite deaths, and more. However, the majority of these statistics have been gathered by individuals and private organizations. So understand that these figures are not always government certified or scientifically obtained. Finally, it's important to remember that dog bite prevention, first and foremost, comes down to the dog owner. Now, that can be said because, if they weren't allowing them to escape the yards, if they'd keep them on leash, all this different shit, obviously, this wouldn't be such an issue. But because these owners are so fucking irresponsible, we all pay the price. We all have to smell their shit. We all have to listen to their barking all day. We're the ones who are afraid to let our children play outside. We're the ones who have to deal with the implications. They feed these fucking fluffies. Now, as we all know, a lot of family dogs attack children and people inside the home. Okay? But we don't even own dogs, and we have to deal with the implications of them. I have to see them everywhere I go. You guys have to deal with it all the time. So, here we go. 2017 dog bite statistics. 39 dog bite related fatalities occurred in the U.S. 38% of fatality victims were adults ages 8 years and younger. 62% of fatality victims were adults 21 years and older. Family dogs responsible for 72% of all dog bite fatalities. 72%. 51% of all dog bite fatalities included more than one dog. Okay? So, according to the CDC, Humane Society of the United States, there are about 4.7 million dog bites every year in the U.S. These bites result in roughly 16 fatalities, but we know the numbers are much higher. Like they said, they've gathered these statistics through different means. Approximately 800,000 people seek medical attention for dog bite in the U.S. every year, and about 1,000 people requiring emergency dog bite care every day. Okay? Half of those injured in attacks are children. The rate of dog bite accidents is highest for those between the ages of 5 and 9. 2/3 of injuries among children 4 and younger are to the head and neck region because of their height, and injuries are higher for boys than girls. I believe that's a dominance thing, if you ask me. Okay? So, let's see. Some of these are numbers we've already seen, so I'm going to go ahead and back out. I'm going to check out what you guys are saying over here. Let's see. What the hell is a computer? Vasectomy? I'm still figuring that out. Isabel, we love you. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see. Survivor Man did that? I did not know that. Hi, Asher. Hi, Slime. Yeah, it comes down to the owners. We shouldn't have to be subjected to these things. Yeah, I'm tired of kicking fucking dogs. Am I? Am I tired of it? And dogs don't social distance. Morpheus family dog, thank you, should be an oxymoron. Service dog walking around the mall doing, yeah, they don't do what they're supposed to do. These people are so fucking foolish to try to make us think that these things are service dogs. I'm not falling for this shit. So let's move on. And a little reminder, okay? And some of this stuff is just, little reminders. Wildlife exposure being a common cause of rabies, but in the United States or in the United States globally, infected dogs cause 98% of the 59,000 human deaths every year. Astounding numbers. And to add to that, let me pull this up. It's just tragic and sadly common in parts of the world where some 3 billion people are at risk of being bitten by a rabid dog. More than 59,000 people die of rabies each year as they cannot get the care they need in most areas. That's about one person dying of rabies every 9 minutes. Every 9 minutes. You guys, I think just the rabies deaths should be enough to take these things off the planet. But I don't get to make the fucking rules. I just get to make a YouTube channel that everybody's pissed at me about. And you wouldn't believe, even my friends that are respectful, and then they asked me what everything was about, and I sent them the message, and a lot of people just went like this. Okay? So while we're off topic real quick, let me thank the people that bought me coffees. You guys, I really appreciate it. My phone is taking a shit, and it's overheating and threatening to explode in my hand. Because when I first made my videos, I was making them on the phone, and this fucker's dying. So I had to order a new phone. And, it's better to just get the new phone. I'm not happy about that. So thank you, Vasectomy. I know. And I even said that to that woman this morning. I'm like, why do you dog lovers get so upset when all I'm doing is stating the facts? And hey, Mudmaster, welcome. And she just kept carrying on. She didn't even answer my question. So thank you to the people that have bought coffees. Really appreciate it. Goes toward helping me fix this stupid fucking phone. Real quick, funny off-topic thing, not off-topic. You guys remember that video, kicking dogs in the nuts and other things? I took it down. It's going to affect the hours. Apparently, someone put it on a fetish website. Ouch my brain, y'all. Because people are into getting kicked in the nuts, and they all took what I was saying about dogs and cows and turned it into this fetish thing. And I got 3 comments alone this morning. And when I went through the analytics and realized that, I swear to God, Asher, they had taken the video and put it onto some kind of fetish website. I've never even sent a nude picture, let alone. So I deleted it. I don't really delete videos. I deleted the one about the name change because I'm not going to change the fucking name. So it was just wasted content. I didn't want people wasting their time watching it and then going like, hey, this lady's a flake. She never changed the name. I'm not going to. I'm not going to change anything. I think we all like the fucking channel the way it is. I swear to God, okay? Vasectomy knows what I'm talking about. Dudes, if I got one more message from these people about ball busting, I was going to lose my fucking mind. And then one guy even said, oh, I'm about to throw up. My testicles hurt. And I said, at least you're a normal dude who doesn't want to be hitting the testicles. And he said, no, I love ball busting. It's a huge fantasy of mine. But kicking a dog in the nuts, I want to puke. And I went, you know what? Ball busting makes me want to puke, so now we're even. And this morning when I got up to 2 or 3 more, when I got up this morning to see the extra messages from these guys, and I'm not judgmental, dudes, peoples, gentlemen's, ladies, y'all do what you want. I don't want to be on a fetish site without my permission. I'm afraid to even like do this, you know, because a lot of times I'll be taught. They took all of that and went like, ooh, look, she's all scary. Oh my God. Oh my God. So that was one of the questions I got so much that I'm going to go ahead and answer now. I'm not into ball busting. I'm not into that. No, I will not make you a video about your balls. No, I will not punch you in the balls. God damn it. Okay, please stop asking. Next thing, real quick, I wanted to touch base on. Anybody seen the YouTube channel called They Will Kill You? They make some pretty interesting content, and they'll do something about every little thing. Celebrities, VIPs gone wrong, foods, and it's all, the channel is called They Will Kill You. I'm trying to get them to at least make a video about feral dogs, okay? They won't. Oh, God, don't even get me started vasectomy. I've been asking them to make a video on They Will Kill You about feral dogs. I would just say like dogs, but I'm starting out like, you know, small. I don't want to, if I just go like, hey, dogs kill people, make a video about that, then they'll probably just block me. So I was kind of hoping maybe you guys could help. Go to the channel They Will Kill You and make a comment and suggest them making a video about feral dogs. They will kill you, right? And maybe we can get him to make a video on it. That'd be pretty cool. So, all that ball busting bullshit aside and all this crap, let's move on. Alrighty. This one came from, I didn't put it down who it came from. Yeah, guys, I don't really take videos down, but I just had to. I couldn't take it anymore. If I got one more message about it, I was going to lose my shit. I swear. Couldn't handle it anymore. So let's get right on into these emails. This one came from September 3rd, 2021, just the other day. Horror as dog mauls young boy in face. Child airlifted to hospital with serious injuries. Okay? Spokesperson for Kent Police said the child has been taken to the hospital via air ambulance to be treated for injuries to their face. Officers are at the scene and inquiries are ongoing. A spokesperson for the Southeast Coast Ambulance Service said, we were called shortly after 8:30 a.m. today to Whitetail Road, Ramsgate, to reports a person had been injured by a dog. Ambulance crews attended and were joined at the scene by the Air Ambulance Service. The patient was assessed and treated before being airlifted to the hospital in Ashford. Ramsgate is a seaside town in the district of Thanet in East Kent, England. It was one of the great English seaside towns of the 19th century. Their main attraction was the coastline, okay? And now they're going to say a bunch of stuff about Ramsgate that has nothing to do with the art. There we go. It is currently not known what breed of dog it was. 4 breeds of dogs were banned under the 1991 Dangerous Dog Acts, with an amendment making it an offense to be the owner of a dog which is out of control in a public place or private place where it is not permitted to be. The Dangerous Dog Act also strengthened the legal responsibilities of owners on all types of dogs. It made it clear that if any dog misbehaves in public, its owner will pay the consequences. The act was brought in after a bout of savage dog attacks on people. In the years running up to 1991, there had been a surge in the number of dogs bred to fight and intimidate. In the UK, it is against the law to own certain types of dogs, including Pit Bull Terriers, Japanese Tosas, Dogo Argentinos, and Fila Brasileiros. It is also against the law to sell a banned dog, abandon a banned dog, give away a banned dog, or breed the banned dogs. If you have a banned dog, the police or local council warden can take it away, keep it, even if it's not acting dangerously and there has not been a complaint. The police may need permission from a court to do this. If your dog is in a public place, the police do not need a warrant. But if you're in a private place, the police must get a warrant. If your dog is in a private place and the police have a warrant for something else, like a drug or seizure search, they can seize your dog as well. According to the RSPCA and the British Veterinarian Association, breed-specific banning dogs does not take into account the fact that among the 4 dangerous dog breeds, there are many dogs that pose no harm to the general public. don't care. In its report of breed-specific legislation, BSL, the RSPCA said the Law of 91 fails to deliver what it was designed to do: reduce hospital admissions from dog bites, improve public safety, and reduce the breeds and types it legislates against. It continued, it has created a difficult set of circumstances that police and welfare charities have been forced to manage. I say make it stricter. But hey, of course I say that. I'm all about humans and don't care about dogs. So of course. Let's see. Let's see what you guys got to say. Yeah, they keep promoting these dogs. Cool. Thank you. They don't even need to be feral dogs. And Tom, the only reason I'm starting with that is because people get so sensitive about talking about dogs. We all know that here, right? And Yusuf's here. Awesome. So I thought I'd start with feral dogs because that's something even like the general person will be like, oh yeah, feral dogs are dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting there. Okay. Of course. Yeah. Well, the dog doesn't pay rent and they just keep feeding him. So I hate it. BSL does save children and families. I think, and as we all know, I don't like any dogs, but far more concerned about the larger breeds of dogs. So if we start smaller, WS90, welcome. For fuck's sake is right. Just get rid of them all. I don't understand all the confusion about this. Okay, here's a gross one. Okay, this is also from the same area, Kent Ramsgate. Okay, here we go. This is fun. And I believe IHD might have touched on this. No, I just went back to the same article. Sorry. There it is. So yeah, not from the same place. I was wondering. I was about to say that's interesting, but that does happen. He did talk about this ugly ass woman and mother who had sex with Pitbull and then hanged her kids demands a tax paid and funded lawyer. This happened the 15th of July in 2020. I'm going to brush through this article real quick. Disgusting. A mother accused of having sex with her pit bull before fatally hanging her children says that she's broke and she wants taxpayers to foot the bill for her lawyer. Lisa Snyder, at 37 years old, appeared in court earlier this month in Reading, Pennsylvania, to determine whether the public should pay for her defense for her upcoming trial on counts of murder, sexual intercourse with a dog, animal cruelty, and tampering with evidence. IHD pointed this out, and I'll just add to it. There are plenty of states where this isn't even illegal. I covered that in my zoophilia bestiality video. Why does that video not have a bunch of fetish people, but the nut-kicking one does? What is wrong with the world? Moving on. When Snyder allegedly murdered her 8-year-old son, Connor, allegedly, and her 4-year-old daughter, Brinley, she had less than $400 in her bank account, and her only asset was her 2017 Ford Fusion. Prosecutors, she's doing better than some of the people I know. Prosecutors said the vehicle, which was in Snyder's name but was transferred to her parents after her arrest, is set to be sold. Any proceeds should be paying for mental health and legal experts that need to keep her from being sentenced to death. I say, take her out. Prosecutors said the car is worth $23,000. A Ford Fusion? Come on. I don't know about that. Snyder was charged with her children's murders in 2019 after initially claiming that Connor had murdered his sister before hanging himself. That's so sad. She's going to blame it on the other kid. The alleged killer said that her son had complained about being bullied and also said that he expressed suicidal thoughts and told her he did not want to die alone. She claimed to have been found the youngsters hanging from the same dog lead draped over a beam. Maybe they hung themselves from the dog lead when they found out their mom was a dog fucker. And to look at this lady, I don't know many people that would fuck her. So, still though. Jeez. The children were rushed to a nearby emergency room and died after being taken off of life support 3 days later. Okay, Snyder's version of events at a previous hearing telling the court that Connor was incapable of doing this to himself. He was incapable of doing this to his sister. Okay, the prosecutor said all that. And I agree. He's a little bitty child. And they brought the lead used in the children's death in the day before and added that a child Connor's age would not have had the dexterity needed to tie the knots ultimately used to kill him and his sister. She tries to claim, the mother, that Connor was unhappy at school. Or no, the prosecutor says Connor was happy at school. contradicting what the mother was saying, and had lots of friends and teachers dismissing his mother's claims that he was ever bullied. Several weeks before the children's death, Snyder had reportedly shared a live video of her having sex with the dog and wrote, "He's eating my taco. Daddy, ouch my brain. He keeps moving away every time the flash goes off," she wrote, in an apparent reference to her pet. And hours later, she sent a photo of a black and white dog performing oral sex on her. The alleged bestiality was uncovered during a police investigation into Connor and Brenly's death. Snyder is accused of dumping a Samsung Galaxy phone police believe could hold vital clues in their investigation. They are said to be examining the Bluetooth system on her Ford car in a bid to glean evidence that may have been downloaded of her missing phone connected to the car's system. Good fucking night. Brat. Brat. God. I am starting with the bigger breeds. I could care less about the small ones right now. I'll work on that shit later. I'm more concerned about the big ones. So was this lady. Oh. Moving on. Oh, boy. This one comes from one of the Bryans. Lordy B. This was from September 2nd of 2021. Ambala. 3 booked as their dog attacks a 25-year-old. The victim woman alleged that on August 29th, 2021, while she was outside of her residence, accused Navneet Kaur intentionally unlocked the main gate of the residence and let the dog loose on her. Nope. The police has booked 3 residents of the Ambala city after their dog, a pit bull, allegedly attacked a 25-year-old woman and left her badly injured. The accused were initially booked under sections 289 of negligent conduct with respect to an animal and 506 criminal intimidation of the IPC, and later 236 voluntarily causing grievous hurt by dangerous weapons or means, and a 352 punishment for assault or criminal force otherwise than on a grave provocation. Okay? The accused persons who have been booked by the police are Sukhvinder Singh, Navneet Kaur, and Jaspreet. Okay, that's the husband of Navneet. And who have been his in-laws' residents for the past few days. 2 of the 3 are accused of absconding at the present. As per the FIR, the victim woman, who is a lactating mother of a 1.5-year-old baby, has alleged to the police that her neighbor, Sukhvinder, has a pet dog pit bull at the residence. She told the police she had been telling the neighbors to keep their dog tied and not to leave it out on the road. The woman alleged that on August 29, 2021, while she was outside of her residence, the accused, Navneet, intentionally unlocked the main gate of her residence to let the dog out on her, probably because she had been asking her to stop doing it. We know how these dog people are. The pit bull dog reportedly attacked the victim and left her badly injured. The victim then raised the alarm, and the victim was rushed to the nearby hospital by her relatives. It has been alleged the accused threatened the victim with more such attacks by the dog. See? A complaint was forwarded to the local police about the incident, and an FIR was registered against the accused at the Ambala City Police Station. Navteej, in charge of Ambala City Police Post, said, "We have received a complaint and acted upon it. One of the accused in the case, Jaspreet, husband of Navneet, has been arrested while the other 2 are accused of absconding. We will also be writing to the Municipal Corporation of Ambala City to know if any action is to be taken by the authorities against the dog owner and to know what guidelines are to keep the pit bull dog." Okay? So, that's that. More fun with dogs? Hey, Strawberry. Yes, the lawn stinks. Let's see what you guys all say here. Yes, Isabel, obviously it's the large breeds we need to start with. Do we have a dog nut? Hell, it happens. You finish eating and brush your teeth. Take care of your braces, slime. Real important. No, they really don't. Yeah, it's fucking gross. Let's see. The small will be easy to take care of. Exactly. We're far more concerned about the larger breeds of dogs. That's okay, Strawberry. Washing your ass is important. Dogs can only destroy, never create. And that's right. Good commentary from you guys. Let's see, on to the next. A dog was ordered euthanized after attack on a pregnant postal carrier. This is the one AHD covered. I'm just going to touch base on it real quick because it's here in the list. And for those of you that might not have caught him talking about it, the sad part about all this is this pregnant postal carrier still loves dogs. Here's the thing. If every person that had been attacked by a dog woke up, this wouldn't even be a problem anymore because they attack so many people. But because the brainwashing, indoctrination, because the oxytocin, because people are so mentally ill for these things, they don't learn after the first time. I have talked to repeated people, their own parents will let them become attacked by a dog over and over and over again and still go and get more. I will never understand this type of mental illness. I know one viewer had told me I should be careful using terms like mental illness because it pushes people away. Well, you know what? You guys, I had the mental illness. I've admitted it over and over again. I was the person training dogs and saying that it wasn't the dogs, it's the owners. I was the person that had the sick mental illness, protecting these things and saying all of this brainwashed bullshit. It's okay to admit that you were wrong. It's admirable. What's scary and what's not right is to sit and live in it with the facts in your face, to pretend that you don't hear it, to not look at this stuff. That was a disappointment for me today as I received several messages of people on my Facebook wanting to know what my channel was about. I was surprised at how many people missed all the other posts I made. I've posted IHD's videos. I've posted mine. I've posted my memes. And what? Like 15 fucking people hadn't seen any of this? Fucking Facebook. That's why I like our private Facebook page. But these people, they just go, oh, thumbs up, or I don't want to hear about it, or this probably isn't my thing. And I get it, but I kept, everybody can wake up. I woke up, and there's no shame in admitting that I was wrong. As I said, it's admirable to admit that you're wrong and keep your mind open to the statistics, to the facts. It's admirable. I'm not ashamed of my past at all. I do sometimes shake my head and go, fuck, I did that, didn't I? I ran across a picture the other day of me allowing my son to stomp all over a friend of mine's dog. While it was kind of funny, and I'm standing right there, I can't help but think like, man, I was one of those mentally ill people. I was sitting there letting my child climb all over this thing that can literally snap up and attack him at any given moment. It's embarrassing, but I'm not ashamed to admit it, and I'm happy to say that I've woke up and become more intelligent. So I have faith, all right? It was a beautiful Saturday afternoon in late July when this mail carrier, Leah Rowland, reached I'm just gonna run through this. Residents were buzzing along outside. The dogs burst through the door, and began to attack her mail in her left hand, and she tried to grab her dog spray with the right hand, but the dog bit down on her left arm, and the other one bit her hip. So they always go for taking them down. They're pack animals. She fell to the ground and was crying out for help as the dogs continued to bite. We had just found out we were having a baby on Tuesday. So at this point, I'm about 7 weeks pregnant. My initial instinct was to protect my torso and neck. Her statements are part of an emotional testimony she gave at a public hearing called to determine the dog's fate after the attack that left her traumatized and unable to work. One of the dogs was ordered euthanized and the other was confined to the property at all times unless muzzled. Just kill both these dogs. I don't understand this. After what seemed like forever, a neighbor, an off-duty police lieutenant, ran over to her aid, scooped her off the ground, shook the dogs off while also getting bit in the process. Appearing with her husband and a fellow mail carrier, she described in detail how she suffered physically and emotionally, and she finds herself nervous around and unable to walk her own dogs and unable to pick up her 15-month-old dog. Once again, I wish people would learn their lesson the first time. How is she going to feel when her own dogs turn on her 15-month-old or her newborn child, especially now that she has the fear? She can no longer dominate the dogs. Love my job, love my route, love dogs. I put dogs in my Christmas card every year, she says. She has been a mail carrier for 7 years, but this can't happen to anyone else. Honey, it happens every day. Wake up. Protect your children. There's so many kids in that neighborhood and older folks walking around. It's not just that neighborhood. We need to protect our own people. We need to reclaim our space. We're letting these humanized, domesticated mutants from hell run our neighborhoods and attack people, and everyone's mad at me for bringing it up. Fuck off. After the hearing, the commission deemed both dogs dangerous and voted to order that the Ingalls euthanize one of them. Fudge. Look at these stupid fucking names. I hate this crap. They have a 10-day window in which they can appeal. I hate everything. Several people spoke up in support of the dogs. What? And through tears, she said the incident was an extremely unfortunate accident. The lady who got attacked. And comments echoed by her daughter and another man who knew the canines. They had never exhibited hostility. I'm so sick of that fucking crap. If I go out and start attacking a child right now, they don't care about my friggin' past. They're not talking about any of that. If I did half the shit these dogs did, I'd have seen the electric chair already. I don't know why this happened, she says. I thought the screen door was secure. Well, so, guys, that's the end of that. Let's back out of that stupidity. That was already covered, like I said, but I wanted to touch down on that. Let's see what everybody's got to say. I won't let anyone brainwash me. That's right, same here. Dog haters need to seize the means of indoctrination to really get the message across. I don't know how they can, when I started waking up, I didn't stay ignorant and closed in and go, oh, no. No, I went, really? Really? And then I started watching IHD and was like, yep. Admitting to your faults is a good thing. Nope, I'm not beating myself up about it. I was a kid when I was brainwashed too. It's okay. The important part is I've woke up. That's the important part. Hey, I'm glad you guys are here, by the way. I didn't even expect that many people to be here since it's a holiday day and stuff. So, let's see. What else we got? I'm going to cover a couple more things before I shut this down. This is a video.
When I was young.
And it is... this ain't going to help for us to watch, so we're just going to back out of that. And like I said, I'll throw some links in the description. We've got... Let's go up here. I definitely want to cover this from Tarcisia. Okay? Yeah, we can always use more people, but hey, we're starting out low, and I'm pretty stoked. We had like 25 yesterday. I'll take it. Slow-moving channel, but we're already over 250 subscribers, over 40 members on the Facebook page already. We're doing it. Tarcisia says, and I'm going to dub through this. Hi. Enjoyed your live stream today. I believe that was yesterday. As I've said over the phone, via text message, her and I talk, anytime people start talking about pet ownership, they do a huge disservice to our cause. I know it's not your fault. I just want you to see the logic behind my statement. Talking about other pets and alienating pet owners who could potentially join our anti-dog crusade is a bad idea. I agree. That's why I refuse to carry on too much about small dogs. That's something we can deal with later. Not even my concern. I don't care about people that have parrots, snakes, cats. I'm against the domestication of pets, but that's not what we're talking about here. I'm concerned about the ones that are killing people with rabies, attacks, hurting people. Okay, do your thing, man. All that kind of stuff, all right? We should focus on dogs, particularly on dangerous dogs. If someone's keeping a hamster or a rabbit, that's not our problem. A hamster is not out killing and maiming children. A hamster is not a danger. A hamster doesn't bark incessantly, keeping you awake at night. Pet ownership has nothing to do with the dog plague. Dogs are a social plague. Dogs are the problem, okay? Some of these dogs that kill people are not even pets, but strays, like the things that happen in Mexico and Italy, okay? Let's focus on dogs. Let's hammer down on them, literally and metaphorically. We should not waste our energy and time talking about other pets. It's stupid and useless and only harms our cause. What? Wolfhound, are you okay? Did it actually get a hold of you, or... Exactly. Don't care about that stuff, Isabel. Let us know how you are, Wolfhound, and if you're okay. All right? So anytime someone starts criticizing, yeah, no, oh, good. That's me. It usually doesn't get too close to me. I scare it off. All right, just as long as you're okay. So anytime someone starts criticizing pet ownership, we lose momentum and the conversation gets derailed. We should stay on topic instead of going all over the place, complaining about people who have pets, this pet or that pet. Who cares? People who have farms have to be wary of dogs and not of pet rabbits or pet hamsters. Children are not being disfigured by hamsters. Runners are not being chased and mauled to death by rabbits. Carry a knife, carry some wasp spray if you have to. I know this happened in 2014, but it's still quite relevant. This type of stuff makes me furious. There was a cat on its own property. The dog was on the cat's property. The dog started killing the cat. The cat owner shot the dog. We all know that it's impossible to stop a pit bull attack without lethal force. The woman received death threats, and then there was a Facebook group that started twisting things as usual, depicting the woman as an animal abuser. Okay? I don't follow one particular channel for many reasons, Strawberry. So, where are you at, Wolfhound? If you don't mind me asking. And hey, always with the wasp spray too. I think it was Hawkboy that pointed that out. It's got a great streamline, and it'll stop a dog in its fucking tracks and likely blind it. Okay. So, moving on. There was this video that I don't mind playing about a 9-year-old who was thrown off a horse by a dog running around. I want you guys to take great notice to the woman doing the interview with the news station. She is delicately trying not to say anything to get dog owners worked up. She, of course, points out that she is a dog owner. She, of course, tiptoes and dances and just walks on eggshells. 357! That's like my favorite. You just said the magic word. You just said the magic word. That's my shit. That's what I killed the husky with. I love 357s. Moving on. Pay great attention to the way this woman is so carefully choosing her words. Okay? Just check this shit out. No, for real. WS90, you just got 10 times cooler. You keep that shit up. Here we go. Oh, man, yeah, they're doing a thing about licking. That's something us horse people know about.
Well, a normal day, really. We often do beach rides to the centre, and they tend to be either private horses or our own horses. And we was riding along the beach, and a dog came behind us and chased us, which wouldn't be normal, really. It does happen often, but it caught up very quickly. It's quite a fast dog. I decided to pull the horses up and slow down, and usually at that point the dog would go back to the said owner. Unfortunately, couldn't see the owner of the dog at this point, and then the dog started kind of, I'd say in a playful manner, but attacking the horses, jumping up them, biting at the tails, biting around the legs, all of which, through this point, none of the horses kicked out, which I'm quite surprised about. And then it took a kind of a bit of a beeline for the smaller horse, very similar. It wasn't this particular horse, but similar size to this horse, jumping up at the horse's neck. And then, unfortunately, bless the little girl that had paid to come on the beach, as the horse spun to get away from the dog, she then fell off. And then the horse was running around and the dog was running. And all in all, it probably was about 5 minutes. Yeah.
Was this a boxer type dog?
Yes, yeah, quite young. I think from its mannerisms, it was quite young.
What colour?
Brown and white, typical boxer colour, really. Yeah.
So, what's your message to dog owners, please?
I mean, it's a difficult one because obviously it's a beach, it's a public place. We all deserve to be here. But I suppose the moral of the story is if you think your dog is likely to chase horses and play and kind of harass horses, just try to keep them on a lead. I myself have 3 dogs, 2 of which are quite fat-looking pugs. They're not bothered. One is quite boisterous, so I would never let him on the beach loose for that reason, really. So if you don't think your dog will stay by your heel, kind of keep it on a lead. Yeah.
Because the dog could get injured as well?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, 100%. I mean, really, at that point, it kind of flips onto myself. But I'm really surprised that none of my horses kicked out. I couldn't believe it because it was biting the ankles. But 100%, if they just did a little kick, it'd be quite close to kind of vet's bill, really, yeah.
Guys, a little update. That crazy woman that I was super polite with. Let me read you the conversation real quick again. Where I was like, I'm an advocate for dog bite victims. If you may or may not be interested, and that's okay. I didn't do it for fame. I did it for the victims that can't speak out. and for those of us that need a safe place to talk about how much we hate these creatures. If it's not your thing, that's fine. It's important to me, though. She says, "Oh, you hate dogs?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I used to train them. I've been around them all my life. After all the stuff I've seen, it's hard not to hate them. I don't really care as much about small dogs. I'm far more concerned with large ones that hurt people." She says, "Yeah, okay, LOL," shaking my head. "Good luck with that." And I said, "It's going very well, actually, but thank you." She says, "I love dogs. They're way better than people." I said, "Well, good luck with that." She said, "My dog hurts nobody, but really, good luck with that." I said, "You take care now, and it's going well. I don't understand why dog owners have to get so offended over someone speaking out for dog bite victims." She says, "I have to ask, are you serious?" I said, "You already said it. You prefer dogs over humans." "Like, actually, or you're comparing it to something?" I said, "You take care, and I wish you all the best." And I put this guy in a heart. When she couldn't get a hold of me like that, she starts messaging me on the phone. No, she's doing it right now. Scary whacked. Here she is. She's talking to me right now about it. She gets a hold of me and says, "Why did you block me for asking the channel name?" She never asked the channel name. I said, "You were posting publicly and making jokes. I have victims on my page, and they're tired of being vilified and laughed at. People with dead children. If you would like a link, I would send it to you. But I'm not going to have you being disrespectful publicly to these victims." She said, "I wasn't disrespected. You blocked me," shaking my head. "And hating all dogs because of a few? I thought I knew you pretty well, and this is out of character." And I said, "No, it is not at all." And she said, "I would like the link, but you've got me confused with somebody else." I said, "No, I only blocked one person. I made fun of nobody. That's okay. If you're not serious, I guess you'll unblock me eventually. If you are serious, good riddance. Don't worry, I've got your YouTube splashed all over Facebook with screenshots of our conversations. I hope you get everything you deserve." I said, "See, I was polite and you're crazy. I already share my page with people, so go ahead. Make sure and show them how polite I was while you acted like an asshole." She said, "You think you were polite? You are completely fucking deranged. Seriously, you're whack and also dumb. I know you are, but what am I?" Huh? Block. This woman, you guys. Let me just, you guys want her name? I'm not usually like this, but since it's going to go like that, here you go. She's posting me all over, so that's Tamara K. Louvier. Apparently, she's sharing all my stuff on Facebook. Thank you, Tamara. Maybe she's watching right now. Hi. Stupid. So, anyways, let's bounce out of that. This woman is completely nuts. Hey, Tony, what's up? All right, and we've got Wolfhound just now and your tolerance. Yep, I can't stand them, and I'm sick of walking around being afraid of these fucking things. Yeah, in the U.S., we don't have as many feral dogs or stray dogs, but we just have a whole lot of entitled dog owners that won't keep their dogs on a leash and allow them to run all over and harass everyone. You got people like this that are going to harass and put me out on Facebook. Carry on, go right ahead. All that's going to do is reach some people that actually want to hear the content. So glad you guys are here. Any of our first timers, repeat offenders, you know what I'm saying? Wolfhound, great to see you. Let's hop back into these emails because I want to wrap it up at some kind of decent time today. So we've got a message from Annabella. Great lady. Love her emails. She keeps in touch here and there and lets me know about some stuff that's taken place. At least she lives out in the UK. Lovely lady. So she says, "Hi, Ashley. Here are the articles that I had mentioned. Please do videos about these topics. People need to be aware of how disturbing it is that children are being replaced by dogs and that dogs will soon be considered companions by British law is frightening." Okay? All right. There's an article from James Middleton feeling positive after starting a new life in the country. Few people are more doggedly devoted to their pets than James Middleton, the proud dog dad of 6 that has made no bones about the critical role his canine companions have played in his mental health struggles and his belief that they can also help others. I call it a crutch. an enabling ass crutch for your mental illness. Seek help. Little wonder then that when James goes away, his dogs go too. Some of my most memorable holidays have been with the dogs, he explained, as he shares photos of his pet on his pet food company Ella & Co.'s Instagram. Right now, exploring new surroundings is firmly on the agenda for the pack as James and his fiancée, Alize, above on the right picture here, have moved to a new home in Berkshire, down the road from his parents, Carol and Michael, describing buying a house as one of the best experiences in his life. Okay, so he's moved in with these dogs. Pet abduction is to be made a specific criminal offense to help tackle dog nappers. It is currently considered a loss of property under the Theft Act, but the change is going to recognize animals as companions, guys. Oh, that's good, Isabel. Oh, God, guys, we're going to have to look more into this crap that's going on. They're going to turn them into companions. Oh, boy. Let's see about this video here. Oh, boy, yeah, this was the one where the dog was shot and killed, and now the family's wanting answers. Let's see how long. Okay, I'll let it go.
Beloved pet to an act of violence. Their dog was shot and killed. So who fired the shot and why? Those are the questions that they're asking tonight. KPRC2's Jonathan Martinez is live in Sugar Land. And Jonathan, a lot of our viewers, well, they're pet owners, so they'll understand how heartbroken and angry these dog owners are tonight.
Yeah, indeed, Chris. Anybody who owns a pet or loves animals, for that matter, is probably going to be pretty upset. This family says their dog accidentally got out of their yard. However, they never would imagine what would happen next. This is a look at 7-year-old Bullet. And more than just a pet, Johnny Melcher says he was family.
He was amazing. He was playful. He liked to play fetch. As soon as we pull in, he knows we're here. He's barking.
That's why Melcher says he can't understand why anyone would want to hurt his family's dog, let alone kill him.
The fact that this happened to him and, being shot and killed is it's insane to me.
Melcher says his mom got a call on Tuesday from a neighbor telling her someone had shot and killed Bullet. The family says he had slipped his leash and managed to get out from their backyard.
Come and hang out under here.
Bullet was discovered not far away.
He never did anything to anybody, so, he didn't deserve this.
The family has since filed a report with the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office about what happened to their dog.
Angry, just mad. Sad, of course, but just definitely mad that someone would do this to any animal.
Oh, boy. Melcher says more than anything, he wants the person who shot his dog to be caught.
I'm not going to stop until I find out who is responsible for this and, pays a consequence for it.
The Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office is now looking into this case. If you have any information about it, you are urged to give them a call. We are reporting live near Sugar Land. I'm Jonathan Martinez, KPRC 2 News.
Thank you, Jonathan. And we learned about both of our top stories tonight from you at home, our KPRC2 viewers. You emailed us asking us to look into those stories. So if you have a story that you think we should pursue, please reach out. You can call us.
Lord EB. Okay, so there's that. Real quick, I'm sending something out to someone that asked about it. Steady, you guys, this whole talking to people about this crap, it goes okay and then it doesn't. And actually I'd like to read you guys this comment. I have someone on my Facebook that has owned dogs, and she's not a dog hater. But here's what she said when the woman was being a bitch publicly. And I said, being an advocate for dog bite victims is no joke. Tamara was triggered. Some dog lovers just cannot hear the facts. A friend of mine said, I think some people have an unrealistic opinion of dogs, and being told of that fact is probably painful for them. I said, yeah, I've got a lady freaking out on me right now. She said, people like that live out of emotion and not logic. You cannot reason with the unreasonable. I said, thanks for understanding. I was very polite and she lost her shit. Then she hit me up on the phone. Complete nut job. Then she shared my channel and tried to dox me. Go ahead and share it, crazy rude woman. It's just wild. Wild, these people. So, let's see. Yeah, I wonder what breed it is, Tony. Yeah, I've heard about all the gangs stealing mutts in the UK. Aren't they like selling them or something? Let's see. He was family. Oh, is he your uncle? Why'd you just offend myself? They do too. They'll get upset and start yelling at you like you did something wrong. Yeah, that's what I thought. They were stealing them and selling them. God. I tell you, just when you get into the rabies, the parasites, the water contamination, the fact these people can't control their own dogs, you put all this stuff together, these things should have been outlawed a long fucking time ago. It shouldn't be that unusual for me to talk about this to the point that I've got ladies spazzing out on me. Makes no fucking sense to me. Really frightening. So let's see what emails we have left. Oh man, guys, I did it. I had so many emails, it was unreal. Yeah, guys, I did it. I'm done with the suggestions. Let me take a look real quick in the notebook. Like I said, I've got so much stuff that it gets hard to keep up with. Oh my goodness. So, a new thing that we're going to be covering, I'm going to cover states, and I've done that in the past, but now I'm going to do it on a broader scale. Phil Collins recommended this to me. Phil. I'm going to take, like, the state of Kentucky, and we're going to talk about the whole deal. In fact, here, I've got the email right here, and so that'll help. There we go. We're talking about dog shows. We are also going to do a video about dog shows. Okay, and let me go back to this message so I can properly cover this. It's right here. We message a lot, so bear with me here. Said, had an idea while listening to your video and IHD's videos. I was thinking it would be a good idea to put all dog-related state laws into one document. For example, in one state, which I was going to cover Kentucky first, I would think of off-leash pit bulls leading to menacing and wanton endangerment charges. Okay, that's Class D felony. And then we'll do the legal document, possible dog-related charges. We'll cover protecting yourself laws, and all of the different things that go along with it, and compile them into very large videos. So, a little thought, as usual, guys. I appreciate you. Any emails, documents, you want to write things up and have me cover them, or you just want to give a topic suggestion, if you're just giving a topic suggestion, it's going to take me a lot longer to get to, okay? But if you're sending the info that goes with it, it's very helpful. Strawberry, I have your topic suggestion still. I just had to get all of this covered because I was way behind. So I'll get to yours. Any supporting articles that you can send me, as I've said before, is super helpful. If you guys want to write things up, you're more than welcome to, and I'll just go ahead and read them off on the channel, okay? Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for donations. Thank you for being here and helping support the channel. Thank you a million times. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and we can all go about enjoying our days and our day off. Some people have the day off, some people don't. So if you don't, I'm sorry to hear that. I do. Oh, see? What's up? So, I hope everyone has a great day. Let's see. I'm going to do a regular ass video. Probably. It's okay. At least you can rewatch it. And you got to see some of the chat, because the live stream chats don't stay up when I stop the video. And I have been trying to figure that out because it's driving me insane. I don't even get to see half of it. So it's just the moderators doing all of this for me. I'm so thankful for you guys. Let's see. Wednesday, do a video. We're going to be doing state-by-state law videos. Contact that page, you guys. They will kill you. And just ask them, hey, do a video, because they take topic suggestions. Ask them to do a video about feral dogs. Let's start there, right? Because if we just go, like, do a video about Fluffy killing people, they're going to be like, these fucking assholes right here. So... guys, I really appreciate you from the bottom of my dog-hating heart. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you to the moderators that help keep the channel safe. Thank you to all of the subscribers and viewers. Thank you to IHD for all the great shout outs and the positive encouragement. Just warms my heart to hear him say that kind of stuff. Thank you to all of you, to all the countries that get involved, to people that translate articles, to people that write them for me, for the support. Without the support of my community, stuff like this crazy woman might drive me insane. Instead, it just makes me sad. You know. So everyone take care. Have a wonderful day. Love your family and those around you. Thank you, Vasectomy. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tenzing. Thank you for that article the other day. That was so fucking brilliant. I've even been sharing some of the quotes from it. You guys keep up the good work. Wolf, protect yourself. Everybody, steel toe boots. Fuck Fluffy. Carry your wasp spray. Do what you got to do. Protect yourselves. Look up the laws in your area if you care to. And until next time, I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my dog-hating heart. Fuck Fluffy. Much love.